What's good? It's Josh from AP. I hope you're all good. That's All Purpose, your place for tech, gaming, and lifestyle. And I'm doing part 4 of The Last of Us Part 2. So let's get into it. So we just literally arrived in Seattle with Dina. Um, Obviously, my word, the last part was gripping and intense, and I'm sure Ellie is about to hunt these so-called WLF down.
Yeah. Not sure how we get up there though.
Also might want to increase my audio settings slightly. Yeah, literally, by the way, again, apologies for my PlayStation 4. So many people have been having issues with how loud the fans are, and obviously I'm sure like this game's graphically intense, as you can tell, but the fans are working so hard and the console sounds ridiculously loud. So I hope it's not coming through too much. I've tried to reduce the microphone volume as much as possible so it's not picking up, you know, the PS4 audio, but I'm literally sitting like almost 2 meters away from my console and it's still this loud.
WLF. Trespassers killed on sight. That's friendly. At least we know we're in the right place. Where is everyone? They put up this sign. Means there's gotta be a
That
van.
is grim. This guy's
These were
police.
soldiers from the QZ. See the Fedra uniforms? You think it was the WLF? And they left them here. Like a warning. That's fucked up.
So as I was saying, so at this point we don't know who the WLF are, but it seems based on the federal officer here, who is essentially like military, I guess, who are controlling the quarantine zones, or QZ as they refer them to. It seems like the WLF have the same issue with Fedra as the Fireflies do, as I was mentioning before in The Last of Us Part 1, and just the Fireflies in general. Their mission is to essentially stop the oppression and suppression within the quarantine zones and to rid of military action. When you get to the gate, look for a soldier named Kieran. Tell him I sent you. Then give him the kilo and he'll get you inside the wall. Good luck. Alright. Let's see what this part holds for us. Honestly, right now I should be working on my dissertation, but The Last of Us came at the absolute wrong time, so I'm making sure to complete it before I get started. Because I just cannot wait any longer to play this game. I made sure to try and stay away from the leaks as much as possible. Did not read any of them, and I'm happy I didn't, because playing it firsthand, I think even if you read them, playing it firsthand, it's an experience to play the game yourself. Okay, so this is Fedra stages of infection. Okay, so this is important information. This explains the different stages of infected, and it will probably explain it a lot better than I did. So I'll just let you pause the game here if you want to check out the different stages of infected. Stage 4 is things like bloaters, which you get to see in part 1. Bloaters are like a stage 4 kind of
Anything good in there?
infected, and they also project acid. They like shoot out acid projectiles and spores as well, so those are quiet. We haven't come across anything other than clickers and runners so far. So given that they've just shown us the 4 stages, I feel like we're about to run into them very soon. Also, if you haven't checked out the Last of Us podcast, there's an official podcast involving Naughty Dog, the game developers, and the director Neil Druckmann, where they discuss sort of the process for Last of Us 1 and Last of Us Part 2. So definitely check that out, because there's a lot of interesting decisions and reasons for the way they made the game. And you also get to hear from the voice actors for Joel and Ellie as well, which is also really cool. Alright, let's have a look. See what's
Are these
in here.
cages? Holding cells. Soldiers had them in Boston too.
Ellie,
What about this?
Nothing up here. Yeah, so that's federal disaster response. What was that? Agency. There we go. Nice. Those will come in handy. Just look around a bit more, make sure we've got everything. Ooh. Just a refreshing amount of ammo, honestly. Obviously I have the pre-order bonus, but being on hard difficulty, it doesn't make it that much, if any, easier. I wonder how much more they actually give you. Okay.
Dina, help me up here. Okay. I'll keep an eye out. Just see if you can get the gate open from the other side. Sounds good.
I mean, is this just an irrelevant walkway? They're not even gonna put any sort of anything on there. What is even my torch on? Right, where now? Can I make that? Oh!
Ellie? I'm good! Just almost died.
Ellie is literally ready to kill, and so am I. Like, I am fully. I'm still in disbelief, honestly. How this story is taking a turn this early into the game. Cool. Like, did anybody see this coming? Chess master. It's like R. Kelly. Oh my word. Man, so good that guy's been cancelled. Ah, wait, supposed to read that. Come on. Wow, look at that. Looking to exterminate Fedra with no survivors. The WLF seems serious. Alright, I think that's everything here. Ouch. Wow. Okay, that's what this is for.
Okay. Wonder when this was written.
Codes. Got a bigger operation coming up, and Isaac wants us to scavenge any remaining supplies from downtown.
Saravena
Take any gas
base.
from the courthouse garage.
That's something.
And take them to the safe house in Saravena base. Alright. Cool, cool. Let's keep it moving. Nada.
Oh, that's a generator.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ellie? Ellie! Over here!
Where?
Hey, everything okay? What was that sound?
I got that gate open. Gotta figure out this one now.
Well, we believe in you.
Thanks.
Alright, let's see if we can get this gate open. Oh, nice pair of Sony headphones. Don't mind if I do. Nothing around back. Nice. Definitely need more supplies. I hope I can find a workbench soon so I can start working on my guns.
How's it going?
needs juice.
Alright, this should do the trick. Let's get a good throw. Kobe! Alright. Just about.
Whew. Okay. What am I missing?
Oh, main gate. So it looks like we're gonna need this to traverse through WLF territory. So the main gate code 0512.
Yes.
Well done!
Shit.
Hey, come on. Let's get out of here. That crash was pretty loud. Now what?
I found a note back there. Had some codes on it. Says there's a WLF safe house at some place called Saravina Base.
Saravina. So we find it?
Hopefully we find our first WLF. Get them to talk. Go from there.
Let's do it.
Oh shit, look.
Ah,
Saravina Hotel.
That's gotta be it.
alright, it's looking like we're gonna be able to catch these WLF mugs soon.
Okay. Let's find a way past this, fuck Fedra gate?
Very creative. Gets right to the point. Let's get closer and scope it out.
So it looks like they were doing a census of the quarantine zones held down by Fedra. Man, imagine the world actually got to this state. Like, what would you actually do? Where would you go? Where would be good to go to find the best supplies and like get good hiding? I don't even know. Wow.
Idiots. Just turning everyone against you. Okay, here we go.
Come on.
It's out of gas.
Missions. Sending me on missions.
God damn it. Well, what do we do now?
Oh shit. The note.
What?
The note mentioned that there's gas in the courthouse garage and the dome.
Alright. Courthouse garage and the dome. So what's the plan for finding these places?
We ride around
long.
and see what we see.
You think Tommy came through here?
Bet he did. Back in Boston, they catch you tagging a wall like this, beat the shit out of you. Or worse.
QZs sound like fun.
So yeah, as mentioned before, so Ellie grew up in the Boston quarantine zone, and before Joel came along in The Last of Us Part 1, where she was probably around like, I don't know, like 10, 11, I'm not sure how old she was, but she was very young. She hadn't been outside of the quarantine zone and seen what life was like outside of, you know, that perimeter, which until Joel came along is crazy. Like, imagine if things got to that point where You literally had to be confined so strict by military force that you can't even. And I think that might, to some extent, be the root cause of her hatred for the military as it is for the Fireflies, and I guess so many people in an outbreak situation, because your freedom's being taken away from you. And obviously there's a greater thing at risk in terms of the outbreak of the cordyceps infection. But you can understand, you know, being a child, you you know, you're supposed to grow up, you know, going out and doing whatever, being able to play or do whatever. So, you know, Ellie's been through a lot.
We need to get power to the gate first.
Alright, let's figure this gate out. It needs power. Okay, that way. Come on.
So,
No way.
where are we?
Look at this.
Pretty sure we're here.
Ah, nice. We'll mark it up as we go.
GPS?
What the hell happened out here?
I'm guessing the military bombed the shit out of this place.
Why would they do that?
Well, they would sometimes destroy parts of the city that were lost to the infected. Or to rebels.
That seems like overkill.
Don't know where to search.
It usually worked.
On the infected or the rebels?
Both.
Shit.
Believe me. You're lucky you didn't grow up in QZ.
I'm starting to get that impression.
What would have happened if I'd stayed? I'd probably just become one more asshole soldier.
No way. I can't see you taking orders from anybody.
Yeah, good point.
I gotta say, I was expecting the Seattle QZ to be a lot more occupied.
Yeah. Maybe they're all hiding at the Saravina.
How many WLF you think there are anyway?
Well, at least 8.
If we're lucky, that'll be it.
We'll be fine. We should stay alert. Stock up while we can.
Where did it go? I had a triangle sign next to it.
Ellie, I think Shimmer's getting sick. Oh.
This guy was an officer.
Traveling in a ration truck?
Trying to hide, maybe?
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah, sure looks
That
that
is
way.
grim. And I'm getting inside.
Oh, man.
Alright. Let's see what other buildings we can find. Did you open this? Crazy. I'm just speaking to my brother because he's played through this, and there's parts, you know, we both played through but haven't seen certain things, so it's interesting
What?
to see.
How can you tell?
She sounds a little hoarse. Hey, I think I found the courthouse.
How can you tell?
See that sign up there? On the building that says courthouse?
Oh, well, nice work, detective.
Mm-hmm. Mark this place on the map.
Alright, do the rest on foot since we seem to have gotten here. See what's over here.
What do you got there? Hey.
What is it?
Says there are supplies at some bank.
Might be worth checking out.
Okay, so this is a bank I literally came across at the west side towards the building in this direction. So we'll head there at some point. Just gonna check the courthouse first, and then we'll head over there. I mean, look at this. Like, imagine London or the UK or the US became like this overgrown and just barren, derelict land filled with nothing but infected. Like,
Worth a try.
Let's keep looking.
whoa, what the? Dina's actually scaring the hell out of me. The way she was running sound like some infected. My word. Right, let's look around a bit more. Yeah, see, the thing is, usually I'm not... Oh.
There's a music shop around here.
Probably closed.
Well, you never know. Might be worth looking. Maybe scrounge up some supplies.
Marked.
Usually I'm not that much of a completionist when it comes to games. Like, I more play... I'll go and find things, but like, I more play for the story experience, but I'm really trying to collect everything I can possibly find on this game, which is why... Okay, that was a lot. Which is why, I'm taking my time walking around and exploring, just because it can add, the way this game does it as well, they're not just collectibles for the sake of it. Like, the journal entries actually add elements to the game. I mean, some of the notes we just read give context as to what the Seattle quarantine zone is like, from a federal perspective and also a WLF perspective. So that's why I love the
Isn't
collectibles
Joel
in
all
this
about
game.
Coffee?
Kidding me? He'd trade half his stuff for a bag of beans.
I never got it. Tastes like burnt shit.
Thank you. Acquired taste my ass.
No, don't want to open any of this. So yeah, this is for anyone who just wants to play like a walkthrough of the game. Here are all of the journal notes. Okay, it looks like there's gonna be valuable stuff in and around in the WLF safe houses.
Whoa.
Another trading card. Big Blue. I'm literally so tired. I just went on a, well, before I started playing, I went on a 2-hour walk. I just needed to get out of the house. It's 32 degrees today. And I came back, tried to clean my PS4 so it stopped sounding like a damn Henry the Hoover, but it's still loud as hell. So,
Shit!
whoa, 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 whoa. These guys really tried to get me. I ain't playing no games with you, Mark.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I don't know.
That
I
was
hate
a
that
jump
shit.
scare and a half. Barcos. 900 Marion and 6. Jesus. This game, man. Jesus. Alright, let's see. Okay, wait, listen. I know Ellie probably didn't have much of a educational upbringing, but how do you mark places on the map with question marks? How does that give us any more detail as to where we are? Like, can't you mark this as a coffee shop? Like, what's the question mark doing for us? Anyway, let's keep it moving.
We cleared this place out.
Let's have a look down here. Oh.
Oh, the gate's not budging. Hope the gas is still in there.
Let's look for another way in.
I thought the horse was some infected brother looking at me. Shimmer really gave me a scare there. Oh man. Alright, we're still at the courthouse. That US flag withering away. There's a Saravina that we'll end up going to. Or at least where the WLF reconvened. Huh?
Hear that?
I hear it.
I hear you,
Infected.
man.
It's
Hold
coming
up.
from the courthouse.
Hold it, hold
This is
it,
gonna
horses.
suck, isn't it?
What? Are you serious? I died from there. What the hell? Yo, nah, that's actually so. You are so dumb. Nah, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. I can't believe I died from there. Wow, I was not expecting that. Alright. Oh, what's in here? I don't know. West 2 checkpoint. Cool, that means there's gonna be some nice stuff to find there. Cool. I'm not jumping from anywhere anymore. Jeez Louise, like what the hell? How did I die from there? Okay, I just attempted to jump from there. But like, nah, like real talk. What is back here? This is my problem. I always get sidetracked exploring places in these action-adventure games. That's just back out. Ah, 900 Marion and 6.
Oh shit! I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
use listening mode. I don't trust
Let's
these
see what
mugs.
we got in here.
What the hell is this place? Some kind of WLF something.
Think we're sheep. This seems like to
What
be
is that?
propaganda.
WLF propaganda. Reminds me of the
Yeah.
Fireflies in Boston.
In New Mexico, we had these guys called the Ravens. Protectors of the Constitution, they called themselves.
Ah, so Dina's from New Mexico. So yeah, I don't think Dina grew up in a quarantine zone like Ellie did. I don't think she's ever had that experience. Obviously, New Mexico is in a completely different state. Um,
Score.
Massachusetts, well, Boston is on the east side. I think New Mexico is pretty central. So yeah. What else can I find?
What's this?
Here's their plans to hit that convoy.
Man, the WLF just wiped the military out. Way more successful than the Fireflies ever were.
I don't know if these are ex-Fireflies that have become WLF or I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Okay.
Goonie and Ghost would have loved this.
Nice. Maybe I don't want to talk to you right now, Dina. Maybe I don't.
Who?
They were these feral cats I had before I came to Jackson. But they didn't seem to want to leave with us, so I miss those scratchy little shits sometimes. You have any pets?
Nah, was never really my thing.
Oh, maybe
God,
when we're
they
done
had-
with all this, we can get a nice little creature to take care of.
Alright, deal.
Well,
I
that
think we got
was-
everything here.
Let's check the updated map. Cool. Alright, let's head back to where we heard those infected and where I died last time. Listen, I'm getting my Glock ready. I ain't about to play with these, man. They're not telling me there's anything in there, but I don't think my listen mode is currently upgraded to a point I can see that far. Hear that far, rather. Dina, just gonna leave me hanging, yeah? Alright. Hello!
There we go.
Alright, so let's see what's... Alright. Let's see how many people are in here. I'm not sure, actually. Probably in his room. Alright, we need to be careful because there's clickers and runners in here. So we'll sneak into the room on the left. Alright, here's a runner. So we can try to sneak up on him. Come on, come on. Alright, there's one out in that corridor. I should have probably dragged this one behind cover. Let's have a listen to see. There's 3. No, 4. Yeah. I know, right? I know, he's doing the most. Oh no, yeah, I'm not gonna press that right now, actually. Okay, I'm gonna cause some commotion in this room. Come on, I wanted to get that bottle just before. Alright, we can sneak this one. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to fight this one out then. Alright. There's a clip on me. Raw. Alright. Oh, that was half stealth, half
Okay.
Rambo, but
That it?
I don't hear
ended up
anything.
working out.
Let's find that gas.
Yeah.
Whew. That escalated
I wonder
real
what it was
quick,
like
too
to serve
quick.
on a jury. But it was fun. Sit down, look at evidence, try to tell if somebody's lying.
Just give me 5 minutes and my knife. I'd tell you if they were lying or not.
Oh wow. Okay.
Trust me, Ellie's on job. She ain't about that. She don't need to do a law degree. She'll just point a gun in at your head top and the rest is history. Oh, what was that she did? Surely you lawyers would hide some money somewhere. Since this is a courthouse. There's really nothing of use here. Other than books. Oh, there we go. Actually, I should be careful. Hold up. I don't even know for sure that there's nobody left here. Alright. Let's see if we can get through.
Hey, little help?
Coming. You ever been to a courthouse before?
Nope.
You're telling me you never got in trouble back in Boston?
Oh, I got in trouble. But never landed in a courthouse.
Doesn't seem to be anything here. Any infected, I mean.
Serious shit out down here.
Swear down. Alright. Jeez.
Fedra soldiers. Check out that wall. They were executed.
Jesus. They weren't just executed. He shot them
Jeez.
to pieces.
Maybe bullets weren't scarce yet. Maybe they deserved it.
Maybe.
Brought it on yourself, I guess.
Nothing in the vending. These WLF seem really savage. But it's gonna make it all the more sweet when I can finally get to literally punish these mobs. Trust me, I cannot wait for the moment. When I catch Abby and Owen on all of them, man, it's game over. It's GG, Nuri. I am so vexed. Following people are top priority. Okay, so that's how the Fedra have a list of WLF and maybe just general citizens as well in the quarantine zone. Anti-terrorist operations. Yeah, known WLF agitators, okay. All items confiscated from suspects should be placed in the office lockup. Code is 860722. And you've got okay, so here are some of the people, some of the WLF agitators.
This might come in handy.
Cutlass.
What's it say?
This guy was a Fedra commander or something. They were losing to the WLF and trying to escape.
How big is this group if they were able to beat the army?
You don't need a lot if you're that vicious. We need to be careful.
Let's just be smart about it.
Okay, Jesse.
Jeez. Wait, is that something else? No. What's this? What's she doing?
Parking garage.
Well, the gas is in there, right?
Well, that's what the note said.
Well, let's get down there.
Alright. Well, what a way to take a lift.
Careful.
Can we go up? No. Butters, man.
Shit!
Long. Oh, what is... that about? It was also my ammo as well, my shooting's been so dead. Dead shot. No way. Allow it. I got that food. Alright, I ain't losing this time. Come on, reload. Jeez, I need a health kit.
Jesus.
Second
I
one.
think that's all of them.
Those Fedra guys never even made it out of the garage. Damn. Well, let's find that gas.
Make a Molotov as well, because those will always come in handy. I've wasted so much ammo, and look how much. See, like, I had so much pistol ammo, and now I'm back down to like nothing. You really need to play smart in this game. This is disgusting. Mad. Think I ever get caught up in this stuff. That's good. Trying to check as many cars as possible. Nice. Extra armor can't hurt. Don't seem to be anything. Nice.
Here's our gas. Oh, come on. Empty.
I allow it. These men are sending
Seriously?
me on a long list.
That giant tank?
Yeah. Just tapped out. Well, let's try out the dome.
Obviously, they just sent me on this whole mission to find nothing.
How do we get out of here?
Come on.
There we go.
Dina.
Coming.
Come on!
Okay, let go.
Good job, babe.
Thanks.
Okay. Cross the courthouse off the list.
Let's go find the dome. It might be worth grabbing some supplies before we press on.
Alright. Alright, so we just went on a long ass mission to find absolutely no gas. So anyway, I'm gonna pause this here. We'll visit it tomorrow, so this is the end of part 5. And we'll pick up and go and look for the next resupply of gas. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.